Welcome back, Brood Crew, for a Saturday special. We're gonna do some live trading. Guys, smash that bell, smash that thumb. We don't want these. We want these. Get them thumbs up. Boom, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna take a look for some Easter eggs hidden in the market today, and no alcohol. I'm just kind of running sober today. I got myself just some water that stay hydrated, and found that from some gentleman out on my route one day. I was like, I'll take this. I don't know if I'd ever spend $55 on a thing of water, but someone give it to me, then I might as well say yes. So I'm going to throw Trading View on the screen so you guys can see instead of me being a little tiny corner. What? And I think a part of the biggest thing today, too, is like not only are we going to be looking at coins, but we're going to try to enter a trade. I didn't throw it on the screen. The trick is to identify our environment. If we can identify it, we don't want to force a trade, but if we can find one naturally that just looks like a gem, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want to get into. I know I'm tiny. Don't you like it when I'm tiny on the screen, Trent? Sheesh. I'm running solo today because you're over there on your smoker having party time without me. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Let's check out Fart Coin. Everybody always talks about Fart. Oh, I guess we should go over the S&P. Well, that hasn't moved. Oh, take a look at what we got going on in the biddy. Here's the 1 hour chart. See if we could hide some of this stuff because it looks kind of messy right now. Yeah, that cleans it up a little bit. What we got cooking? Oversold, relative strength, curving up. We got green dot. The VWAP. It's kind of a gradual move up. I think we might see some more momentum pushing us down, at least off the 1 hour. We're going to go to the 24 minute. I'm going to keep going up. VWAP starting to curve down. I don't know if you guys could see that. The gradual slight downward momentum right there. So this is a good sign. You kind of have it stops here at negative 62. And we go negative 45, negative 27. We go up to negative 23, and now we are at negative 14. If you look on the far right, you can see the negative 1469, which is a good sign for us because it's showing that the bulls are taking more control, where we can see that move up to the upside. Looks like this is still continuing, which is a good sign because if this was light blue wave was smaller, you could say the opposite, same thing, but for the opposite side with the bulls, they could be taking control back. But if we can break above and we get above this wave right here, not only could that will kind of show like a change in trends, which is kind of what we want to see for the bulls and stay in control with this weird sideways momentum. Kind of weird. But we have a CME gap right here. We closed really tiny CME gap, and we haven't quite visited yet. Usually CME gaps get filled. The 24 minute was shrink down to 12. Kind of really gauge. We're trying to, if we can figure out where Bitcoin is at. It looks like the wave still is going. Candle closes in 3 minutes. The green line is saying that we're overbought, which is good. Green means go. Go means more money coming in. There's a CME gap still, just a different time frame. Let's identify some points of control too. We're clearly bouncing off this line right here. It looks like we've hit this line a couple different times. Gonna break through it. So if we want to break above it, this line right here, that's 85,316. We go to 85, 460. Actually, I forgot something. I'll be right back. There we go. I had to put the Tom Crown glasses on for you guys. That way you can see everything that I'm looking at. Reflective. All right, boys. So if you break above this trend, little tiny trend line, the 12-minute. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got some overbought over here, which is generally a good sign. We have a red dot, green dot, red dot. Money flow coming down, VWAP going down. I don't think it's gonna break out right here. I think we're gonna stop and have to reset, maybe have another try. It's been doing it every hour and a half ish. I think we'll have to wait another hour and a half to find out if we're gonna break above this trend line. Ooh-wee. That's what I'm thinking. Take a look at Jasmine coin. We haven't taken a look at Jasmine in a while. Jasmine. Woo, look at that. We got some solid green there on the 6-minute. Nesquik, thank you for the help. Muchas gracias. Thank you. We took over that POC. Where my fingers at? Where are my fingers at? Don't you guys forget to smash those likes. Getting boosting that algorithm. That's what we're talking about. Jasmine. Oh, I think it's still gonna go too. Look at that pump. Ooh, look at that nice anchor wave. You got divergence right here saying that you got the initial green shoot up right here. You got the anchor wave to a trigger wave too. Savage. Straight savage. 12-minute. It is gold, man. It would have been nice to be in that trade. Generally, I don't like to chase, so I'm just saying I ain't gonna be chasing Jasmine, but I think we got some more move to the upside. That's what I'm thinking. Where's the next key level of support? Where's our next key level? Yeah, a little bit right here. Dude, I'm telling you, I think we're gonna be Jasmine's gonna be coming up to where we're at right now, 15.1. I think we're gonna be moving up to around 15.383, possibly even up higher. It'd be nice to see Jasmine come up here. I think there's a strong potential. We could see a wick to 15.6. Wouldn't that be great? Well, that's a pretty strong breakout too on Jasmine. Wow. That's on the 1 hour. Cows, man, just cows. I wonder if I could see something going on right here on a larger time frame. We're just kind of piecing it together. You just break it down. That just doesn't seem right to me. Oh, I should play some music, huh? Yeah, I should play some music. It makes it less boring, I guess, for you guys. Boop, 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 boop. And tell me what you guys like. Yeah. No, I don't need it. I think I found out what we like. Yeah, that's what I like. You know, I think I did stop that in a good spot too, because you can see it wicking. Oh, wicking off that line. Rick. And what is going on with them Jasmine? I don't even like that line, to be honest with you. I feel like it's gonna go high. It feels too sharp to me. And if you really want to show this breakout in the daily, if it's truly breaking out, dude, I'm thinking 16.6. We got next minor stop zone. Oh, you guys see what I just noticed? Something big's happening right now, Jasmine. Look at this. Look at this, the money flow. It's nice curve up. Here we go. This is what's going to happen. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. When you want to get in a trade, you usually try to get that bottom half of that money flow leaving. Number go up. That's what we like to see. Number go up. Oh, man. It's been great to catch that green dot right here. We can put a that long in, dude. Set and forget it. Put a nice stop loss in there. It is pump music. I'm talking about. Freaking Jasmine pumping. Oh, look at that. You have green dot on the weekly. That is just telling you the sucker was prime. Prime beef, man. Shoot. Oh, I'm drawing over here, drawing all sorts of silly giggles. Get out of here, silly giggle. Oh, man. What was I going to look at? Golly. So not only did we get a green dot on the weekly, we have a nice curvature on the white line crossing the blue line right here. Whew. You look at that. You would hit that right there. You shot up. Same thing with this one. You could have got a little tiny baby bounce. That one would have been a good green line too. This one's actually a lot. Okay, so get this. So this is a lot more realistic to the scenario we're at now. Even though this is a nice, thick meat wave right here. That's really good. And this is kind of like a, not as thick, but we got the deep red right here with that green dot. Dude, I'm expecting to see altcoin season off this. Get the red curvature coming in like what we just saw on the lower time frame. You can't really see it from right here because we have to zoom in on the time zones. With the money flow coming in like this. Ooh, doggy doggy. This looks like it could be a good time. Bow down, bow, 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 bow. Again, you see anything in the month? I don't know, man. I'm thinking Jasmine's looking bullish. Jasmine's looking bullish. Let's check out render. I have a good friend of mine. He's really into render. He's loving that render. Oh, look at the weekly, man. Weekly, we got that green dot. It's curving up. The money flow's kind of doing this weird wonky stuff, but we got the VWAP popping. I mean, that's a good sign. Oh, I don't know if he even saw this, but I'm going to point it out to him because you never know. Trent, check this out. Check it. Check it, check it, check it out. Maybe divergence. Possibly. Just maybe. And if it is, fan-freaking-tastic. Also, look at the relative strength index curving that sucker up. Sucker's curving up. Still technically saying we're oversold, which I don't know how the heck it says that, but I think that's great time ahead of us. And that granted, that's the was that monthly or weekly? For the 15 minutes, man. Pumpamentals right here. See, this is a coin. This is the stuff that you guys want to trade. Right here, you got this fat green waves, dude. We're just living over the 60 line, which is like hard to break back down. You can see, you try to break down, comes right back up. Try to break down, comes right back up. Tries to come down, breaks right back up. Come down, breaks up. And look at that. If you look at those dips on here, dude, it's saying the bulls are like way in control. You know, see if you see another maybe dip back down, come right back up. We still haven't hit that like straight up line yet. Well, 6 minutes. It's still, it really hasn't crossed over itself yet to say it's bearish. It's at 88.94 and 83.46. I don't know, man. I'm about to challenge that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Up. Can't trade sideways. What if we hit another up and can't trade sideways? The money flow is so nice, though. EWAP's actually kind of doing a little flippity flip on the up to the up. Oh, we just smashed this zone too. In some ranges for us so we can help our eyes look at it. There we go, man. Look at that. That was beautiful. Breakout. We actually worked almost to the next level. I wonder if it's going to close right here and we kind of cool off and come back up, which is another bullish stuff. Casper loves seeing that. If he was here, or actually can't say if he was here, but what I've seen him draw a lot is we hit up this trend line, we come back down, and this is where he sets his long orders generally. And then bam, boom, that's when he gets it. That's when he gets it. Just hit oversold. To the strength coming up. That 12 hours still says we can have some movement to the upside. What's another coin we can go look at? What's another coin we can go take a look at? You know what? Let's take a look at matcha. A matcha. It's just like the coffee with a little zen in that thing. Mantra, just like some coffee with a little zen. The only thing bad about mantra is it's going to zero. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, let's be fair. Realistically, in the crypto space, things are really hard to kill. In other words, I feel like FTX would have gone to zero, and it definitely didn't do that. I mean, practically did, but that sucker never really died, and it definitely brought gains and lost gains since then. mantra. Dude, I put a short in too, like right here. And I closed right here because I got cold feet. Man, that would have been a great short. Oh, yeah, that sucker's dying, man. Moving some stuff around. Yeah, come on, screen. Got a couple of screens up, trying to rearrange everything. There we go. Well, there's Bowles divergence currently on Mantra, but I don't know, man. It's such a great looking chart. Yeah. Whew. Whew. Freaking money flow is going faster down to the downside than the blue wave is. Yeah. Poor coin and everybody in it. You know what these types of wicks are? Is everybody freaking shorting the crap out of this coin, and all of a sudden somebody sees all this liquidity and does a short squeeze. It shoots up and it comes right back down. Somebody's doing liquidity grabs on it. This red's just hurting my eyes. Anytime the money flow gets just slightly in the green, it looks like it would be a great time to short it. That's what I see on Ohm. Poor Ohm people, man. Sorry, man, for all those people who had got their bags snuffed. Don't worry, we can build back. I've been there. I want to take a look at my coin now. Pro, baby. Pro. Money flow green, saying it's oversold, the relative strength thing. Yeah. You have to give only a 6 minute a little gratitude. Oh. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go get some papaya pills. It's not digested. All right, I'm back. E-square in the house. Looking at some crow. Let's see what's going on. Well, clearly we're bouncing on this level right here. Put some lines in here so we can see what we're looking at a little bit cleaner. Ah! No, don't go to any dates. Have mercy on me. It looks like we're knocking on this 83.95 level. We've hit it a bunch of times. You can see it knock, knock, knock. We come back down. Actually, come down there. We come down there. We knock on it again. We come back down. Kind of peek up to it, knock it, come down. Are we going to break through and break up to the 84 level? Money flow is still curving up. The money's still coming into it. Doji candle, though. Doji candle is when you get a wick that's long on both top and bottom with a tiny little body in the center. Usually that symbolizes a trend reversal. Okay. It doesn't mean we're going to be dropping all the way back down, though, to this tiny little level. Let's see here. The light blue wave just closed. There you go. Look at that. We saw that candle close right in front of us. Just closed on the 15-minute. There's the red dot. It's saying you might go down a little bit before we go back up. I mean, you still got the red wave curving upwards. It's bullseye, bullish. What we like to see. Maybe it's giving you an opportunity to get in on this. We don't know. There's a doji candle. I'm just telling you, man. Looking at that 15-minute, it looks like we might go down before we break through it again. But I'm still from a bull on Crow, so. Look at the VWAP on the 1 hour. Very smooth towards the upside. Green still coming in. You know, like I was just saying, looking at that 15-minute and 24-minute chart. Yeah, it might come down for a little bit. Maybe an hour. I don't think we're coming back down hard, though. I think this is just a cool off. That's the information I'm getting out of this. This purple line right here, that's the relative strength index. And that sucker is bending up. We want to see that bend up like a piece of steel. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Even if that's overbought, we're still bending up also with this red line right here. These blue oscillator waves have not come up and finished. Now, if we come up right here and we get into like a little bit bearish and we start coming back down, I think that could be okay. I mean, we might have an anchor trigger wave, but it might come back up, make a little splash, come down, make a splash, and we go anchor trigger, which is very possible. Very possible. Quick scout maybe, but looking good, man. Trying to check out the higher time frames from the daily. First thing my eyes jump to is the money flow. Looks like money's still coming in. You also can see these two lines right here. It looks like a double bottom. These candle closes right here. Very strong double bottom. Trying to see, I'm looking at if I spot any divergences right now from this crow. The double bottom's not giving us enough clarity. We're on the daily time frame too, but the daily time frame saying we're also oversold. Good sign. Weekly made a red dot week before last. Didn't really play out though. There is a little bit, tiny bit of divergence right here, which is strong, believe it or not, because of the weekly. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm using my eyes are jumping. Let me draw this out. I take it back. We got convergence. Convergence. Not divergence. Well, I was hoping it was divergences. Well, you know, Crow is usually a slower mover. Likes to pop near the end of the market. I still like Crow, though. I think it's going to do good. What would be a good coin to pull up? What do you guys think about Hex? Hex is always like one of those coins that everybody seems to either love it or hate it. Right? Just like, is Hex not listed in a lot of places? I don't want to start on the longer time frames. I want to do like a smaller time frames. Work my way out. There, we're giving some structure that's readable. So there's flat red lines that you don't want to see in the hospital. Man, money flow is still not super great. It's a 24-minute we're on right now. Let me know if you guys want to look at any other coins. Tell me in the chat. The only thing good I can really see is like the wave curving in, but this red dot right here makes it me think it might bounce back. Although we're getting the oversold territory, which is pretty good. You know, maybe we'll see a wick down in the 1 hour. Double bottom. Got double bottom right there on the 4 hour. That's a good strong signal. With you got the blue oscillator waves curving in on each other. You see them like this, like two waves kind of curving in. Inwards, man. We want to see that whoop right here in this range. Really getting that thick red oversold, which is great. Generally don't want to put longs in like when you're thin, you know. Put it in right here, you would have more downside to go. Put a long hit on this green dot would have been a good play. You could have put a long in right there. Wouldn't have been crazy. Not have been crazy. Would have made some money though. Check out the daily time frame. Not super crazy either, man. We could have some more downside, I'm thinking, on Hex before we shoot up. Man, you telling me there isn't any good coins to long on Easter weekend? Man. What was I just looking at? Guys, should we check out the fart coin? Fart it up, fart coin. And the fart coin, man. The daily time frame. Not enough information on the weekly. Man, we could tell that's in a strong POC. We break above it on the next floor area of defense or resistance to be $1.08. Break above that, maybe sitting at $1.45. 207. Shrink it backwards with a 4 hour. 4 hour looks a little green. VWAP still coming up, strength coming up. Same still overbought though, man. Could have hit that long right there. Boom, that would have been beautiful. Oh, with a doji candle. I mean, could have asked for a better setup. The strength would have been low. Really low. Green candle with money flow still here to stay. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. You got two little tiny red candles. That one kind of looking like a little baby doji, man. Thinking the next 24 minutes. Dude, I don't know. Unless it's a fake out, you know, you can see these little tiny fake outs. You see, kind of see them right here. You get like 2 or 3 splashes and gives a green, plays with the emotions. Kind of like right here, you know, you go green, you get a couple splashes, go up, you get one more splash, and boom, it can take off. Oh, is that candle just closed? No, it didn't. Just giving us more information. Maybe we're coming down for a little bit. Saying the bulls are in control. I don't know, man. That might be a fake out. It's pretty weird to see that. Oh, but that's a candle that's embodying. I don't know how the DBSR is saying that the bulls are in control when the bears are just around their heels, trying to munch at them. Nah. No. I don't see a trade here. You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about Popcat. Let's take a look at Popcat. Popcat. It's a coin that everybody likes to trade. Popcat. Where I like to go trade. It's up at 12 minutes. Pretty dang up, too. Remember your only long signal for the green dots. Could have got that. And then you've been like, yes, I'm up. No, I gave it all back. Yes, I'm almost back up. No, I gave it all back. You're like, yes, I'm finally up in the positive and it's going to keep going. I knew I was right, my first instinct. You're like, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. I mean, you would have had a lot of emotion on that roller coaster. That too much flipping and flopping. Or you could have been like skilled scalp and gone in and been like, yeah, I got a green dot, long, up, red dot, short, green dot, long, open. Right here, red dot, close, break even, short. You're like, yeah, I'm watching this live. Oh, cool, we got another red dot. You're like, gonna keep it open, green dot, oh, I'm out. Break, make a little bit of money. You're like, great, I'm doing good. Oh, great, on the green dot, got it long. Up, uppity. Sweet. Red dot. Close. Green dot. Open. Close. Red dot. Short. Yep, there we go. We made the right call. Green dot. Close. Short. Open. Long. Yep. Red dot. Close. Open. Came right back down. Frick, man. This stuff would have gave me a panic attack trying to watch this. I wish anybody could stay calm, cool, and collected. Yeah, it's high, dude. Still hasn't closed out. You know, granted, it's over the 60, the positive 60, which is good. It usually takes a couple whacks to break it. We got up over here. We came down for that first whack, and we come right back up. Might get a second whack. But if we get a second whack to come back up, that could be a really good sign. I think CryptoFace calls that Jesus take the wheel moments, and Jesus take the wheel moments are bullish. Frick, that's high in the 1 hour. And it's still the overbought, and this hasn't caught up to it. It's still saying it's oversold. But the red money flow is still saying money is still coming in. In the 4 hour, you have baby divergence. I'm gonna put your divergence in right here. It even did from the wicks, and you still had it. Whoa. Okay. Give me my line. Just slightly. There's some divergence right there. With the divergence and that green dot, you could have put that long in right there. Could have waited a candle, put that long in right here, and could have waited a few times. It's still going up and down, but then it did play out. Played out well. Where you at right here? Weird funky body candles going on, Popcat. Not only did you have that divergence, but you were bouncing off this trend line too. Another setup, man. Sometimes you just have to be in these charts, keep looking for them. In hindsight, you're like, man, why did I not see that? VWAP, nice. This is beautiful VWAP too. It looked like it was about to come down. Strength still said it's going to keep going. Gold was sold, but still saying we could go up. Now we're using this resistance as support, kind of bouncing off it. I think if we could break that too before we break to the top, we're gonna probably break up over here, which is 25 cents. Or if you decide if you want to move up to the next POC at 27. Let's check out some whiffy whiff. I haven't thought of whiff in a while. Flipper.com. I'm thinking I want to move on Easter weekend. Check it out, man. Check it out. You're like green dot? Huh. I don't know if I trust that green dot. It's hard to say. Still, we're in the 80s. I mean, still in the 80s. So I'm kind of in the ballpark. I ain't going to chase nothing, man. We got the DBSR saying that the bulls should keep going up. The oscillator waves, though, it's bearish. Strength and money flow saying down. You know, if you want to use bullets, call these bullets. Well, now the bulls got 1 bullet, 2 bullet, 3 bullet. You know what? I take it back. I mean, yeah, it's oversold, so I'm going to still say 3 bullets, even though no blue oscillator, the light wave still says it hasn't crossed the blue wave, or did briefly and kind of bounced off. I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm bullish on that. Where are we at in POC? Oh, then we're bumping against strong POC right here. I don't know, man. We went through it and we kind of get bounced off it. And it looks like we're going to be breaking through it soon. I don't know if it's going to be, though, today. Time frame. Wow, look at all those dots firing off. Woof. This is gradually going up, though. I get, dude, look at that wave. What the hell? That's some thick blue, man. You know, shoot, I could be wrong on this. It's thick. It's a thick boy, and it's coming up. And things like this, man, they don't just break down. You see what I mean? Like, look at this thick old blue wave that's super bearish. Look at this big boy. It is thick, and it's not making any of those whips straight back down. And you know, I just now noticed. Check this out. This is beautiful. We're on the 1 hour, okay? I just noticed. Look at this green line. Money flow coming in right there. Okay, now we got to the halfway point. You can see it. Double top right there. We start coming down. It's beautiful, though. You could have rode that green wave all the way up. Now we crossed. We're still short. We're still short. Look at this, how smooth this is. Wow. You got green dots on the bottom. Green dot, green dot, green dot, saying like, you know, we're firing, we're getting close to the bottom. Could put it long in. Look at this smooth wave. Hit that long right there. And 1 hour, just chilled out, dude. Set it and forget it. Slowly curve up. Just watching that red wave go. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, now you're like smashing in the profit. And you kind of slide and chilling. Gotta make my breakdown. And you got this going on. Oh, dog, that is sexy. That's what I'm thinking, man. Look how smooth that is. Easy spot. You knew if you could have saw this, you could have shorted this sucker all the way down. Now I even thought about it. You could have seen double top over here, double top, and the red dot right here. You could have. You could have. I don't know if you had divergence yet. I'm trying to see. Now, if you would have had divergence from this, you would have had. Yeah, you would have had divergence right there. I think. It's hard to tell without zooming in. Still good, man. Wow, that is a thick wave. Is it meme season or memes coming back? Get along that right here. What a beautiful. You had a nice doji candle on that green dot. Beautiful. Super in the green. Nice anchor wave, a trigger wave right there. Could have hit that with the long. Hey, I'm watching these moves happen. I'm sitting here on the sidelines. I'm like, shoot, I should have been here last night upgrading. Daily, bad anchor wave on the daily. Could have hit that green dot right there, long that. Could have kept it open right here with that green dot. Guys, I'm feeling pretty good right now. We have a green dot here in the weekly. That we're taking a little while to play out. I don't think it's just starting to play out. Weekly, it's a doji candle. A doji on the weekly. It's bullish, guys. That is straight bullish. And it's saying the bulls are uncontrolled. They say, guys, that doji, it's time to go up. Number go up. We got a little bit of money flow coming in right now. That is good. One bullet. Let's say two bullet. Three bullet with this. Doji, 4, 5. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling comfortable taking a long on this. Then it's the weekly time frame, so it's going to take a couple months to get it to mature. That's good, man. Dog with hat. There's a lot of bullish signs on the daily. Going to change into a different coin. What should we look at now? Popcat. Dog with hat. You know, I'm going to do this one for me. Because I hold a bag of turbo. Take a look at it. What the heck? I just drew a freaking yellow line. Yeah, erase that. You're supposed to be on this one. Goober. There's your green dot on the 24 down here. Could have been a good long entry and missed that one. Saying we're oversold. Can't really tell where the strength is coming in. Let's expand the later time zone. Oh, dude, looking pretty good. The money flow coming in. Green dot, blue oscillator wave still saying up to the upside. It almost looks like the VWAP is the yellow wave. It almost looks like the VWAP is wanting to curve. More to the up, up, up. Dude, I think we'll break it out. Breaking with my line. I mean, this is saying it looked like we closed. Look. You broke out right here. You bounced off this trend line, which would be a triangle, and we're up over here, dude. I think this might be a good sign. Yeah, we'll set up the daily. Dude, look at that. Check this out. You guys see it? The oversold wave. Nice. We're getting the money in. We're going to see something like this, I'm thinking. And especially with this blue wave coming in right here, we'll probably get something like that. Money flow coming in nice and thick on the daily. Dude. Beautiful right there. Check out the weekly. Weekly always shows some good stuff. Oh, there it is. Green dot. Right, the curvature on the up and the up. I'm already liking that. Oh, check it out too. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm trying to zoom up so you can see this or not. Make it a little easier for you guys to digest. This is a doji candle on Haikashi. It represents a bullish scenario with the wicks going up big, a wick going down big with a tiny body. Trend reversal sign. Now, if you look, what was our previous trend? Dude. A trend reversal on that? Beautiful. Beautiful. If I'm not the only one out there looking at this, you wonder why meme coins go up and go down so fast? People are here doing the homework right here, right now can see that. Dude, that's saying there's a possible long entry. I was on the 8 day. I didn't even mean to go on the 8 day. Let's go on the weekly. I don't think the monthly has enough information. Yeah, the monthly doesn't show anything. But the weekly is saying, that's our third meme coin saying, meme coins are making a move. We see, meme coins usually lead it and they usually finish it. And that's how it's been going this year. All right, let's take a look at another coin. Check the chat, see if there's anything in the chat. No request yet for taking a peek at anybody's coin? Shoot. What do you guys feel about, what was I just looking at? Beam Protocol. It's a gaming thing. Let's check out some Beam. We're cracking. Crack-lacking. I didn't want to start on the large time frame. We can work backwards. Just chill. We'll work backwards. All right, what do we got cooking on it? What do we got cooking? I'd rather see a candle like this and a candle like this, and the body coming up and the wick just going down. Generally, that's a sign of bearishness. A candle like this, it's not a doji, but it's getting pretty close for a trend reversal. All the altcoins like to take their time. Maybe we'll have meme coin run, and then after that would be the gaming. We have a green dot right here. We did have a doji right there with the green dot, and it really hasn't played out crazy yet. Let's see here. The white blue, the light blue is just into the dark blue. Let's take a look at the daily. It's not bad. Not bad. It's not the greatest. Not the greatest. Let's see here. What we got cooking on the daily? Green dot, green dot. Do we have divergence? We do not have divergences. We do got a doji on the candle symbolizing the trend reversal. If we could break above this is something that we got to keep our eyes on, because what I see is a possible long opportunity. I don't know if you guys check it out. Oh, Charles, one of my best friends is named Charles. You want to do SPX 6900? Yeah, we'll jump back in the meme coins, dog. Alright. Check out the weekly. Dude, there's not a lot of information on here on the weekly. Maybe I'll check, we'll check a different exchange, see if it shows it up. We're just on Mexi. Not enough information on Crow. I just want to see the weekly time frame. I want to see the weekly time frame. How long has it been on Pith? Not long enough. We might not be able to look at the weekly with a good, strong clarity, I mean. Oh, okay, we'll go back to where we're at, and we'll just go off the daily. Did we try pull next? No, I didn't think so, but I wanted to at least take a look. Not enough information on the weekly, to be honest with you. But we do got 2 dojis back to back on the weekly, saying possible trend reversal. And the fact that you have 2 of them is a good sign to say we could be moving in the upward direction. Also, you got the market cipher DBSR saying that the bulls are in control with the 6 and the bears have a -1. And that's not saying this candle is going to finish green. It's a doji. You know, dojis kind of play out kind of funny. But it's saying the next candle after this is likely to be a green candle. Now let's scale it back into a different time zone. Check out the 12-hour. 12-hour, dude, look at this, Charles. You see what I see? I point with my finger because I'm like, oh, you're making me excited. Woohoo! Dude, like we just scaled it back, right? From the daily, we got a nice green doji candle come on here with a green dot. Green dot on the market cipher. And you got the light blue wave curving into the dark blue wave. Bullish sign. Bullish sign. And the VWAP, I don't know if you can tell that this yellow line is the VWAP. It's curving, just gradually going up. Dude, that's a good thing. Also, we are on, where's my freaking Alt-H at? We are on this trend line right here, which is saying ain't going to want to go down. Now, we might have a little bit of chalk, but this could be the bottom. It could be. I mean, our next floor area of control would be right here. We're at, what is that? 47 cents. We'll come up to right here. We'll do the next area. Probably say right here. Right there for the top. So it looks like we're bouncing off this bottom. The Hakishi candles. Green dot. Daily, that's good. So I'm shrinking down 4 hour. Look at that. We're just kind of pop it on this trend line. Pop, 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 pop. This doesn't want to break below this POC. We got a red dot on the 4 hour. It doesn't really mean a whole lot with the daily and the weekly, a little bullish. You know, it could just kind of hang out. It just could say it might take like an extra couple days. Like, okay, we're at the bottom, you know. We're at the 1 hour. Dude, see, anchor trigger wave. That might be invalidated, dude. Got a fat anchor wave. The trigger wave right here saying it's going to be pushing it to the upside. New information. That's one thing about charts, man, is you always have to be updating your information. Dude, this threading this line right here. Dude, that's crazy. I'm just going to put a little baby line right there. It's just kind of wild that's threading. I mean, look at that price action. Green line saying we're oversold. We got the strength saying that relative strength saying we're going to go up. We got fat anchor wave and a trigger wave. This is money flow doing. So I'm shrinking it up because I want to get a better view of the money flow. Following this red wave right here. I can't tell if it's curving up or not. Kind of hard to tell. It's not thick, which is a good sign. You don't want it thick, right? We're breaking above this trend line in 24 minute. Good sign. Green's up and up. Doji though for trend reversal. Sell pressure. Cost manipulation. We're oversold though, relative strength. Dude, I bet you it was a big fat sell order right here. That made a funny looking bend like that in the candle. The freaking strength in the RSIs. Ugh. Yeah, you know, like those short term, like the next day or two, cause maybe it's because it's just the Easter weekend, the low volatility. There's some weird, funky, like running that fine line right there. But on the daily, looking pretty nice, man. Pretty nice on the weekly. Bow, 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 wow, wow, wow. All right, let's find something else. What was I looking at before? Beam? Back and finish what I was doing over there. Beam, 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 beam. Beam, 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 beam. Breaking up on that beam on the 1 hour time frame. But we like to see. Dude. Blast from the past. I got distracted, dude. I want to check out Zilliqa. You guys ever remember Zilliqa? I had a friend tell me somewhat recently saying that he had like, which is Zilliqa, I don't know, like maybe it's like 40,000 coins locked on a hard drive someplace. I don't know the exact number. It was a fat amount. Yeah, no problem, Charles. You got anything else you want me to take a look at? Or you just holding SPX 6900? You got to have something else in there, right? That portfolio. Dude, check this out. So just on the 12-minute, actually this is 12 minutes, it's not a whole lot of strength, but you got a nice, the CME gap closed like that. That's this white line right here, which probably means, you know, everybody says CMEs, it goes both ways. You know, just because we visit them going down doesn't mean we don't visit them going up. Well, we could definitely come back up to that. I forgot I was on a 24-minute though. Anchor wave, trigger wave. Should have put a long in on this little green dot right here. You could be in the green right now. We're in the oversold territory. Strength coming up. At the 1 hour. 1 hour says there's continuation. Strength's just starting to peak up. Yeah, I'm looking for scalps and swings too. A lot of those meme coins, bro, I was just telling you, dude, if I should have been out there yesterday trading, they were freaking popping. You want to check out Undo and Sui? Dude, I like Undo and Sui. They're part of my bigger bigs too. I think I first heard of Undo by BitBoy, same with Sui, and I was like, I don't know if I want to throw my savings into some of those two coins. But then, dude, tax season came in. Did some little research. Like, no, I think these are some solid plays. I should have been in them earlier. Nice blue chips, man. Take a look at Ondo. I like to start off with 12. 12 minute, we're hitting that oversold. We're going to probably bounce off right here. You know, there's a possibility. Coming down. Come down a little bit more. You can see the green flow, the money flow coming in. Usually between the last half of the green wave and the half of the red wave is usually when you want to put that trade and get that long. So I think maybe we're on the 12 minute. Frick, I always keep forgetting what time frame we're on. But you know, maybe the next hour or two, we might come down, pop a little green dot like this right over here, saying get some price action going up. I bet you I'm projecting like we might get something. I'm not even gonna write it out. It's on 12 minute. I want some more clarity. View. Come down. So right here area, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. At least for the first level. CME gap. We filled the CME gap. Could have hit it right here. Or we shot it. Well, not my CME gap. We'll come back and visit it. You might be able. See, you go off the 24 minute and the CME gap, bro. You could probably put a short right down here. Below that yellow line that I was, not short, but a long. You could put a short in and maybe come down here with this yellow line. I mean, at some point, we're going to probably fill it, right? But though that being said, if you come over here and shoot way the hell up, like, freaking, you'll, like, come down. You're like, you just missed it. You go up like this, and then we come back down and fill it. You're like, damn. You know, I would like to think we're going to fill it right now. That would be super nice. That would be super nice on 24 minute. 1 hour, money flow still thick in the green. You know, like I was just telling you though, you kind of want to be a little careful because green's great. We love the green. But the last half, or maybe the last third, it could be a little bit of a danger zone. Now if you look at this, dude, I could see a nice reset right down here, dude. Feel that CME gap. We bounce off this support level right here that gives us gas in the tank to keep moving. The VWAP's coming down, it's just this yellow wave. You can start curving the VWAP up, the money flow just keeps on going. Keeps on going. 4 hours says we can keep going up. Like I said, 4 hours says we keep going up. Come down on the 1 hour time frame, give it a little bit of gas to keep on going. Check out the daily, dude. Green dot right there. It's nice. Oh, and check out the red wave. This is probably the top right here on the daily time zone. Could have put a long in on this green dot right here, right at the peak of that red wave. You would have popped this candle, which is a doji candle symbolizing trend reversal of this previous trend. I mean, climbing. Came over here, hit a red dot. Could have closed if you wanted to, but the red wave's still curving. This is probably just a fake out. We got a green dot, maybe continuation. The relative strength index saying that we're going to keep going up. We're sitting at 60 right here. Green dot saying this possible continuation. Also, this is I just noticed this, Charles. This is divergence, saying that there's probably a good sign for the upside. That's on the daily. You know, this is where number go up comes in play. Also, Bitcoin has divergence on the daily too. It's good. Check it out. On the weekly time frame, we got the doji green dot. If it just symbolizes what we just did on the daily time frame, nothing but good stuff, man. Nothing but good stuff. Nothing but good stuff. Let's check out some sweet. I mean, suey. Suey. You might call it saying sweet is so much funner. Oh, Charles, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but if you are, you sign up for our trading links under BitFi. When we hit 100 subs, if you email us your trading name when you sign up for BitFi, we're giving away 100 Cardano. And not a whole lot of people, man, with 100 subs. And how many people actually create an account in BitFi and hitting us up with the email? Less than you think, which is always increases your odds. If you're interested, because if you are, fantastic. I hope you win. All right, 12 minute. Sweet. Red dot right here. There's that little, those convergence, not super sexy about that. 24 minute. We got the green wave coming down, relative strength. Still coming down, saying we're oversold. Are we not? I don't know. Look at that giant, it's just climbing up. Climb. The 1 hour, it's just not really giving a whole lot. It looks like more like we're coming down, but it's a lot of mixed signals on the 1 hour. A lot of mixed signals. And that's the type of stuff I usually stay away from. If there's mixed signals, I just tend to stay out of it, because you want something that you feel confident into a trade going in. You can trade it with mixed signals. It doesn't mean you're going to trade it right or properly, or you might get lucky and then you won't know if you properly did it or if you did it successfully. But yeah, you know, it's one of those ones. Saying we're oversold. I have a hard time seeing us come down, but we're threading a thin line right here. The relative strength says we're coming up. The money flow's gone down a little bit. The VWAPs looks like it's started right here. We kind of went down a little bit, came up, and then we're kind of going down again a little bit. I don't know, man. It's not making me feel overly confident on the smaller time frames. Now on the larger time frames, this is looking a lot better. Green dot right here. Could have entered a long. Would have been on this candle. You would have had 1 day worth of scares. Then you would have been a nice green money flow. You would hit a red dot right here. Let's just say you hit the bottom of it. Dude, that was not a great wig. You even hit a bottom though. If you entered on this green dot down here, you'd still have broken Still would have made money. Man, if you would have caught the bottom, I guess he could. Right there. Yeah, you would have still made money. Still could have made money on that. No divergence. Green dot. You could say anchor wave, trigger wave, which is a good sign. Strength going up, oversold on the 12-hour, which is a good sign. Not enough information on the money flow though. Anchor, trigger wave, the red wave, fat bottom right here. It's curved up. It's curving up still. That's a good sign on the daily. VWAP slightly up, not enough information to really go off of, but saying that money flow is coming in is a good thing. Relatively strength kind of slowly going up. We might cool off for a quick second. Check out the weekly. Weekly, dude. Just like all the sexy blue chips out there, we're clipping that green dot on the weekly, which is a super nice sign. You got the light blue wave coming into the dark blue wave right here. With how this VWAP's coming up right here, we might get like a little blip up below the zero, above the zero line, come back down, and then get a nice reset to run. I'm trying to find that 31. It's trending the same thing with this money oversold. Is it? Dude, it could. I think it could test a downward trend on the weekly. Now think about this. This is a doji candle. That's symbolizing a trend reversal. All right. Now I would make the argument we already retested it because you go whack. Actually, you could go whack, 1 whack, 2 whack, 3 whack, 4 whack, 5 whack, 6 whacks down there, dude. He really wanted to go down. It's like just push it until it bleeds, and then it done it. And done it, man. Then we got this nice doji candle. It's the first doji we've had since up here, symbolizing a trend reversal. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's it, man. You know, there's a doji right there, doji right there, doji right there, doji right there. They're all kind of playing out pretty well, dude. I'm thinking this weekly, if we have 20 hours, unless something significantly insane happens, I'm thinking that's the bottom. I'm thinking altcoin season's coming up, man. Have you seen the Bitcoin dominance chart, Charles? I mean, look at this. I mean, you want to say something that's oversold? Look how nasty. This is on the weekly, okay? So first off, this is the weekly. I mean, this thing takes up my whole freaking screen. You can barely fit all the candles on there. Everybody knows nothing goes up forever. Not a thing. We average like a dump of 40% normally in a normal bull run, and that all goes into altcoins. We're trending right now for a lot more than that. Yeah, dude. I think so. Which makes me feel pretty good because I hate when people are out there, like the influencers are going, well, I don't want to say the bull run's over, but it might be over. I'm like, no. You can't say that. You can't say that, man. I like talking about this a lot. So this is the monthly, okay? Monthly on Bitcoin, right? Dude, check this out. Okay, you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the dates. November and October 2021, which is the earliest we've ever fished, by the way. Which you could say that's the end of 2021, so let's just round and say it's 2022, okay? Now you got 2017 over here. December 2017 and January 2018. Those were the tops. I love pulling this information up, dude. We'll go to 2013, right? Everybody calls it the bull run of 2013. Well, if you want to get real technical here on this is saying a nice fat wick up in November 2013, December 2013. It's at the end of the year, dog. So you can say 2014 with this a 4-year cycle. Well, we're in 2025. So it should be the end of the year, which is basically 2026. That's when we should see our peaks. I'm thinking anywhere between October, if you want to go off last cycle, was it October, November? This is right here, 2017. Yeah. So this one's December. Oh yeah, one of the last one. Gosh, man, you can't scroll any faster. And technically, the peak was November. It wasn't October. It was November. October, November. So that's when I think we should see it. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, you're right. You're barely right, dude. I haven't even thought about that Solana was going up. Is that 141? Man, I was trying to scalp it Friday when I was watching it at 130, 133, and I was like ping-ponging back and forth between 133 and 130. I actually have 2 limit orders in right now. One for Solana at 130 and another one at Bitcoin at 83. 300. I'll take a guess. I actually had a couple good scalps on them. I made 16% on both of them, but in between that stupid I don't know if it was tariff news or something came out. Not the tariff news. Jerome Powell came out, then burst my bubble. Freaking lost 5. Had a long open. He came out that I wasn't paying attention. Freaking cost me 5% in one of the trades in the middle. But you know, I'm taking 16 and 11% if you want to minus that 5. 16 minus that 5. That's good though. Where am I at? What did Chen say? Trump USD ran. Yes, hey, dude, I saw that, dog. You know, though, too, I didn't know this, but Crypto.com created an ETF basket. It's they call it Freedom Basket. What is in it? I gotta pull it up real fast. Maybe I don't want to sign in my account. I don't have to. Maybe I can pull it up quick though. It's damn it. No, I have to log in. I don't want to log in. I just upgraded my iPhone from 14 to a 16. I'm like, I don't want to log in yet. I have to go get in my book, check out my seed phrases. But I saw yesterday they created Trump coin and Dogecoins in it. Dogecoin, Trump coin, and I don't remember a couple of other ones. There's a total of 5 in there. They call them the Freedom Basket. And I was like, I wonder if that's going up now. Dude, right? Everything in the ETF baskets now. Dude, I think to the future, dog. Like, I used to tell everybody sign up for Coinbase. I'm going down a rabbit trail. But I used to tell everybody sign up for Coinbase because it was easy for like the normies to go in there and get it. Like, I don't generally use it, but it's easy for normal people to get in and get out. And most of the times, if you have a decentralized wallet, dude, you're gonna lose your shit if there's like somebody new in there. Like they don't know, bro. I'm trying to tell people how to use MetaMask. It doesn't help. I'm like, dude, you're too new. Just get a Coinbase. You'll be fine. But now, lately, I've been telling people to use Crypto.com. One, my referral link's way hella better. And the ETF baskets, man. I'm like, don't want to research the RWAs or DPIN. I don't want to explain it. You go in there, you take a look at your baskets, and just buy those baskets, bro. You'll be fine. And me, you know, because I know what I'm doing, I really like the Crypto's ROS rules, 50% Bitcoin, 25% alts, or you could do 25% Bitcoin, 25% Bitcoin, 25% alts, 25% blue chips, and 25% you keep in cash, and you just kind of DCA in. You know, I think that's a really good strategy. I mean, if I had more Bitcoin in my portfolio now, and then stick to that, I'd be doing way hella better. Whichever, we all know altcoins are gonna be the serious growers here. I'm getting ready. I have to get ready to go somewhat soon. Let's see where my brother's at. Dude, let's take a look at ETH. Dude, ETH has been the biggest letdown to me, though I've been eyeballing at this price. So, back in 2021, don't recommend this. Dude, I got really into Pluto Alliance, like BitBoy's project, dude, and they're like, dude, YouTube rev share, they're gonna share it forever, and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I went out and spent 45 grand, dude, on my credit cards and bought all the aliens so I get monthly revenue. Fantastic. for like 6 months. Totally regret it. Terrible decision. It was a suck to get out from underneath that. Though I did do it. So let's take a look at ETH. I don't know how many coins I got left. Bear market territories, bro. Man, that would freaking suck ass. On the monthly. I think what it was is that we all knew we could return to 1800 levels, but I don't think anybody expected this wick. This wick down to 1408. I think actually didn't it get down to 1350 or something like that. Like it was a nasty wick. Nasty. Right? Dude, I think that's why memes, dude, if you look at memes right now, like they look like they bought them, like you were talking Solana. Freaking, I think it's because ETH, bro, and Solana, they got crushed, obliterated. I mean, take a look at ETH. On the monthly, it says the bulls are still in control. Now, do I actually think that? I don't think so. The VWAP's so freaking oversold. And we got the blue wave. The blue wave does not look super great. Okay, you want the blue wave to be curving upwards into the darker one, and we're at -10 to 7. But never fear, the other time frames are here, and they're gonna flip things, right? So we got the light blue curving into the dark blue. We got 20 hours so this closes. It's probably on the weekly. You could say the bulls are way in control. We have a 0. This is the market site for DBRS. DBSI. I always say it wrong. About a curve inwards on self. You could say that the money flow is technically red, right? But the strength index is curving up, and the money flow is also curving up. Saying we're oversold, overbought. I think it's about flip green, bro. Any probably when this 20 hour comes in, now you can say this is the bottom. I told you. Check out the daily. The dailies shows the green dots and saying what day was this? This low was 1473 on this exchange. That's saying right there, dude, that was probably the bottom. That nasty wick. It's curving up in the up. It's saying we're over sold now. We're moving up, strength moving up. We got the blue wave and the green dots marking the bottom, which is a lot more significant on the daily. Probably the bottom. Let's zoom in on another time frame. 12. You have a fat anchor wave, double snake eyes right here, marking a significant bottom with the anchor wave coming up. Strength slowly going up, money flow coming in. The red wave, if you look at it right here, it's getting smaller, which means money's coming in. We're probably going to curve up 12 hour. Dude, check out the 4 hour though, bro. Wow. All right, so this is the 4 hour. I'm not super crazy about the 4 hour. Now give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you why. All right, I'm unmuting it. Sorry, that was my brother. I got about 5 minutes left, and then I gotta jump off. Yeah. So the 4 hours marking that we're oversold. But the good news is that the light blue is in the 60s, so it usually takes a couple knocks before we do anything, and the other time frames probably will push us around. Money flow green coming down, VWAP coming down is probably why it's marking on the flow. We got Doji candle on the 4 hour. I would not be surprised to see us come back and like revisit like 15.95, so it's like $20, right? We're not gonna sweat for $20, especially when we got the weekly, weekly, not the monthly, about a flip, which will flip the monthly. Check out another time frame like immediately if you guys wanted to make a scalp. Yeah, this is probably why we're seeing down the 4 hour. We have a anchor wave, trigger wave. You could go lost momentum, go down a little lower, lost momentum, go down a little lower, lost momentum. And not only that, but you also have the divergence. Look at this. not even like a nasty. It's like nasty divergence. Yeah, dude, it's coming down. I don't know where it's coming down to. We might only come back down to here. You know, $20, like what I was saying. But I'm not sweating it. Not anymore. I was sweating it last week. I also wanted to point out too before we leave, we're giving away 100 Cardano, which is 13 subs away because I haven't refreshed my page. If any of you guys have subbed, I would greatly appreciate it. Smash that like button, yo. But in the description, you'll see sign up for BitFi account. So if you sign up for BitFi, you just need your email, and then you send us your email. And when we get 100 subs, we'll give it away 100 Cardano. It's that easy, guys. So definitely check that out. Great opportunity right there. Yeah, strength, money, red money flow. I'm bouncing off this trend line, but like I said, dude, the other things, the nice divergences, dude, I think it's gonna break it. I do. I actually might even short this. I'm gonna check out Bitcoin before I short. You guys have any last thoughts before I have to get ready to sign off? I mean, I thank you so much for coming too. I love it. It's nice to be able to have the people show up and visit us. As much as I like talking to myself, I like to show my appreciation for you guys because I'm here for you. Let's be real. Bitcoin. Money flow coming red. Oversold. You know. ETH's not looking super great. Bitcoin's kind of making that doji for a trend reversal. Oh, 12-minute. Yeah. It's going to come down a little bit. I don't know where, though. But I'll put in a lot of time into it. I mean, you got the divergence showing up right here. Showing its ugly face, saying bearishness. The VWAP's coming down. This is what I'm looking at, too. Look at the money flow. Watch it. It's kind of coming down. Oop, that was a bad line, but you can kind of see why I was kind of going with that. It's kind of going to do something like that. And the VWAP right here, it's got in the oversold spot. I don't know anything I just erased, but I erased a bunch of stuff. Hope I didn't erase all. Oh, I erased all my lines, man. I needed those. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm seeing too, Charles. Breaking down for downwards channel. Now, longer time frame, showing a little bit different. Like I said, it's not something crazy. We've been kind of stuck in this damn channel. Like I was telling you earlier, we've been flipping and flopping in here. I made a couple right here, dude. I longed this sucker right here, and I put a second long in right here, and then on this candle, Jerome, where am I at? 24 minutes. Okay, take it back. It looks very similar to something I was looking at earlier, but I erased all my stuff. I put a long in. Jerome Powell came out there. I closed my freaking long at -5%, but I put a buy order somewhere down here like this, and bam, it filled, and it was like instant, like 10%. So I was like, okay, I'm okay now. You know, we might. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Okay, I'm thinking we're in this channel, right? I think we'll probably break down. Oh, I'm on my other line. No, shoot, whatever. I think we're going to probably not break down. I take it back. I think we're going to wick down maybe. Or close right here. Next candle, we'll wick down. We'll hit something stupid like that, and then we'll do a V-shaped recovery and be right back in our channel. That's what I think is going to happen in the longer time frames. All right, guys. Thank you all for showing up today. I had a great time. It was a blast. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, sign up for BitFi. We're giving away 100 ADA. Send us your email, though, so we can know who you are with your username in there. Greatly appreciate you guys showing up. Have a great Easter. Thank you. Out. Out. Woo!